Welcome back, everyone. I am Friar Tuck, and this is Hobo Tutorials. And this week, what we're going to be talking about is, I guess you could call it self-care. You could also call it hygiene. You can call it a lot of different things. At the end of the day, it is personal preference. Me, yes, I live out here. Yeah, it is dirty out here, especially when you get out in the woods, in the forest, or where I've been staying for the last couple of days. Okay, and you're gonna get dirty. But the thing is how do you clean? How do you clean up your mess and take care of your gear? Because part of your taking care of your gear is keeping it clean, keeping it presentable, stuff like that. You don't want it to be completely covered in mud, because now you're sleeping in dirt. You might as well just be sleeping face down on the ground. I mean, the whole reason why I have a pad is so that I don't have to sleep on the ground, and so that I can also stay warm. So even without a tent, that is my barrier between me and the ground, and it is not, so taking care of that is important to me. Also, having a clean place to sleep is important to me. It is part of my self-care. So when it comes to self-care, you gotta take care of yourself. It's part of your mental health. Okay. So anyways, I hope that you enjoy this. I hope that you learn a little bit of it, but you'll get to see a little bit of what I did and just some ideas for you should you get in a similar situation where you want to clean some of your stuff and take care of it. Here comes the second train. Now, I could have actually gotten on that train, but I decided to look around instead. I found a perfect grainer car, so I wanted to look in that hole. That hole is really tiny. Let's see, we'll see what happens, but it's about 6 o'clock, and the first train already come by. Again, I could have gotten on it, but I wanted to wait and kind of scope it out and watch the process the first time. Okay, so this is a Hobo tutorial, and this will come in for next week. Okay, so here's what we're going to be talking about today is sometimes you don't have the ability to do laundry when you're out and about. So as you can see, look, it's raining, all right? And, there's also certain other things that you need to clean while you're in transit or whatever it may be. So sometimes you need to use the elements. But you see how I have a nice little puddle here? You notice how I have a nice heavy drip there, so I've got like some abrasion with the water, okay? Now, what I did is, because I was rolling around in the mud for 2 days, this thing was completely dirty. Now you see, now down at the foot, it's not gonna get 100% clean, but it's much cleaner than what it was. I'm gonna have to take something else and clean it a little bit deeper if I wanna kind of restore it. But sometimes, just to take care of your gear, you're still gonna wanna clean it. So my pillow got in the dirt as well. And so this is what I did. So I also took it out there because the edges on both sides, as you see, were completely dirty. Now they're not as dirty. So I am doing this to, just to make sure that I can keep my stuff clean, because I don't want my face to get dirty. I don't want to look like like I've been rolling around in the mud as much as possible. I mean, let me show you what the rest of me looks like. So as you see, my knees and everything, my shoes were dirty. I've been cleaning them off in the rain, because it's been raining, and going out there and doing that kind of got me a little bit wet. But as you see, I mean, I have been getting dirty. And here, look at my coat. Hey, look at my coat. Okay, and like laying in that dirt, yeah, I mean, I definitely look like somebody that's been living outside. And, sometimes it's not bad, but sometimes you want to look presentable, or, just at the same time, you just kind of, self-care is important. It's part of your mental health. It's part of your mental well-being. And if, feeling clean, or at least putting yourself together and looking presentable is something that is important to you, and then that is part of your self-care, then nobody should be looking at you going, oh yeah, you live in the mud, you're trying to like shine everything. No, you're trying to be able to stay, keep yourself clean, keep yourself, keep your stuff clean, because, I like to sleep in a clean bed. I don't want to sleep in dirt and mud if I don't have to. I mean, therefore I use it. It's a couple hours before bed, so I have the opportunity to let it air dry, so that when I go to bed, it is nice and dry and clean for me, and I don't have to worry about sleeping in a dirty bed. Same thing with my blankets and stuff like that. That's why I took them to get washed. I'm gonna have to go and do some laundry again. I might have to go to some places that I don't really want to go to, but part of the reason why I'm gonna end up going to those places is because I need like quick service, quick turnaround. So today is Sunday. This is like the third day in a row that it's been raining, and this is like my third day in a row trying to hop a train. Well, I mean, I woke up this morning. I was going to go over to Covington, but I asked around and talked to some of the trail riders that I know around here, because when you tell somebody you want to ride train, then you ask a couple of simple questions like, what do I do? How do I do it? They're not going to give you like the keys to the kingdom, but they will share things with you. So the spot I'm at is the perfect spot, but I've been looking at the rail guide and stuff like that, and maybe it's just I have been being patient, or as patient as I possibly can be, but as far as keeping a charge on my phone, maybe this is something that when I get ready to go, I turn my phone off so that I keep as much charge, so I'm not stuck to a power outlet. But anyways, long story short, I'm going to be here for a couple of days longer, because we got 29 degrees coming in for like 2-3 days. So on Thursday the 1st, I'm going to be looking to get out of here. Okay, so that is that, and it is what it is. Again, I just kind of wanted to share a little bit with you on how you could keep your stuff clean, and and make sure that you do your personal care, your hygiene, your self-care. So anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a subscriber, and I will see you in next week's Hobo tutorial.